We are gathered here today to commemorate and educate the masses of these fallen heroes who fell to the wrath of the uneducated youth with a Sharpie. May these figures rest in peace.
I work hard every day, I work hard every day,
What's up guys, WWE Stage Creator back again with another video, and today we are going through some of the biggest mistakes I've made in terms of like wrecking figures for custom use and whatever. When I was a kid I was really stupid when it comes to figures. Like I didn't get elites, instead I got basics, and I used to wreck figures where you couldn't fix them. Nowadays you can use like paint and you can just scratch it off or like wash it off and the paint is gone. But back then I was really obsessed with using this thing and pens as well, and it was really bad. Really bad. And I'm gonna go through some of the figures that I've wrecked and it's gonna be some cringe, so get ready. Okay, now I don't have every single figure that I've wrecked. Some have been so bad I've just had to throw in the bin, but I remember one specific time when I tried to make a Stardust custom and I used a really rare Goldust basic to use for the Stardust, and I wrecked a Cody Rhodes figure in the process, and I tried to make a Finn Balor custom with the Cody Rhodes, and I completely regret doing that. I wish that I had those figures today, but I can't find them online or anywhere. So yeah, let's get through some of the figures that I have wrecked. First here, this was made in 2014. I was about like 13 or 14 at the time, but this is when Sting came to WWE and I completely wrecked this Undertaker basic. I scratched off all the tattoos on the arms with scissors, and I used whiteout to paint this because I didn't use paint back then. And yeah, I completely wrecked this figure, and I wrecked a Wade Barrett head scan in the process. And yeah, I really regret this. I wish that I had not done that. But yeah, completely useless now. Also, I used to wreck a couple of Big Show figures. This isn't the only one, but this is the only Big Show I'm going to show in this video. This is a blank, like black one. I wish I didn't wreck this because now I don't have a good blank Big Show singlet, but he debuted the sides designs, which you probably all know, and I tried to make the designs on the side, but it turned out pretty shitty, and then I had to try to fix it, but looks crap. So yeah, pretty useless. And when Mark Henry returned in 2013, he cut his hair, and I had two Mark Henry figures with long hair, so I thought, why not cut the hair and make it accurate? And this is what it looked like, and oh my god, I completely ruined this figure. I even tried to add like yellow to the lines. Instead of using paint or anything, I used tape, which is so weird. And yeah, I completely wrecked this because I thought, okay, I don't need this, this is outdated. But I really wish I didn't do that. And not only did I wreck one Mark Henry, I wrecked two. And this one has a really nice head scan, and I completely wrecked it. I don't know why the hell I didn't just leave one with long hair and one with short hair, but still, this was stupid. I should have just waited. And nowadays, that's why I don't do customs of figures, because I'm patient now. I don't want to wreck my figures, because the figures that you get, they're like a year old, but the previous year you wanted to wait the whole year to get that. So like, I don't want to wreck any figures that I've always wanted, you know. Like say AJ Styles shaved his head tomorrow, I'm not gonna go cut off his hair on this figure because this figure's awesome and I waited a long time to get this. So yeah, that's the way I look at things now. That's why I don't make customs as much. And here's some more. I used to do a lot of bad stuff to Randy Orton figures. This is one of the early basic Randy Ortons, and I painted, like, I used Sharpie to make the skull tattoos on it. Really regret doing that because ones without the sleeve tattoos are very hard to come by nowadays. Also did it to a Ajax Randy Orton. Very cringe. And here is a Ajax Gregory Helms figure, and he came back in like 2009 or 10 to ECW, and I didn't have a Hurricane figure, still don't have a Hurricane figure, so I like drew on the mask, and he had long hair. I drew that. So horrible. I wish I did not wreck that figure. Also, this is a figure that I wish I did not do anything to. Here is this Edge basic Jax. Look how good that head scan is. Very awesome head scan, and it was a great attire too. But this was around 2010, and I scraped off all like the designs, which is really bad. And I used like whiteout to make his 2010 look. And he didn't have a tattoo here, so I drew Sharpie on it. So that's horrible. Wish I didn't do that. Here's another Jax figure that I really regret doing anything to. This came with the Raw stage in like 2008, I think. And this is a great Batista head scan, probably the best Batista head scan we've ever gotten in figure form, and the body too. And I completely destroyed this. I drew with pen a beard on this Batista, and then used Sharpie to draw all his tattoos and stuff. And yeah, very horrible. Wish I did not do this. I really regret it because that Batista is really awesome. Back in 2010 or 11 when The Rock came back, it was 2011 when he came back, so I got this figure from Toys R Us because I didn't have a Rock, and I completely ruined this. This is a different head scan I got from someone else. I swapped it on, but the other one I drew like a goatee on with pen, and I drew his like tattoo here, and then I realized my mistake and tried to scrape it off with scissors. And yeah, I really regret doing this. This is a very rare figure. I also wrecked the t-shirt that came with it. Really regret that one. This Rocky Maivia, I didn't even know it was The Rock, which is so weird. And then when he came to WWE in 2011, he returned. I drew all the tattoos on him and drew black boots, and yeah, I really regret doing this because this is a great figure, and I won't be able to get the Mattel one because it's a Target exclusive in America, and yeah, that really sucks. And hopefully I can track that down one day, but that's gonna be super rare. So yeah, really regret that. Hopefully I can try fix it. Test, rest in peace, Test. But yeah, this figure, back in the day when I was a kid, I'm like, oh, we don't have a figure for Sheamus, so this guy looks the most like Sheamus, which is not true at all. And I drew this like beard to have it like a Sheamus beard, even though it's black, and used it as a Sheamus. He can even see the cross on the back of it, which is really stupid. I really wish I didn't wreck this figure because it's actually really nice. Mo Dragon, if you guys remember him from 2004, and yeah, really wrecked this. Painted all over his face, cut off the back of the thing there, and he also had stuff sticking up on the top of his head as well. Really ruined that. I even think he came with entrance gear as well. Back in the day when I was a kid, I used to cut off all the like accessories off Jax figures, like if they had a molded coat, such as like Mattel figures, they have these molded on coats. I would get figures and I would cut them off for some reason. I don't know why. And I used to always take off the knee pads and the elbow pads, and it'd always get lost. Here we have a Funaki figure, which in 2014 I turned this into a Hideo Itami with all this. Really wish I didn't do that. Drew a pen beard on there. Very cringe-worthy right there. Here we have a Sin Cara when he came back as like the original Sin Cara left and the imposter Sin Cara took over as the real as the WWE Sin Cara, and he came back with this tattoo, and I like used pen and drew it all over. Now you can't take it off, and I swapped the boots for some reason, but yeah, that's ruined. And here's this Jax Mick Foley, which is actually really nice. Somehow like one of the feet kind of broke, and I decided to just pull off the feet altogether, which was really stupid. Really wish I didn't do that. A lot of mistakes in here, and basically this video is just to warn everyone about ruining figures and customizing in bad ways. And yeah, customizing is fine if you know what you're doing, but if you don't know what you're doing, like, don't customize. Just wait for the figures. It's not that long of a wait. Company, so they don't really matter. I'll just wreck their figure for another person. No. Just keep the figure. One day you'll want it. One day you'll value it. So yeah, if you want to do a custom, do it on a figure that's already ruined or you have doubles of or something. But yeah, I really regret all this stuff. I wish I could go back in time and tell myself off. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please leave a comment. Please leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at WWE_stage_creator. If you have any experiences like this, comment below, let me know. See you later.